I'm here. Oh! You go wild, KK Slider. I like it when he goes, huh, 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 huh. He is, KK Slider is a dog. Huh. So, I have the most scuffed, because, I mean, I was in a real rush getting this stream even up. This is just one massive OST slammed together. How many views? This has 66,000 views? It's the GameCube version. Can we have that? I don't know what it is. Oh, Lisa soundtrack? You know, I never finished Lisa. I played it for maybe 5 or 6 hours, but I had a really hard time letting anyone die. Which I understand is like, you gotta get used to, like, something's gotta get sacrificed. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be ready for people to die in that game. I'm just not. I can't handle it. Tune in for Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 40 minutes of information. Launching the first half of 2023. That's pretty cool. Nintendo Red is illuminating me. You know, for like a really long time, I used to be really like, you know, bothered by like all the color and light that would splash over my face. I've just kind of gotten over it. You missed the orange glow. I think the orange glow was good. Actually, I may not even be in focus. Hold on. People always give me a hard time over it. It's like, look, I don't have a professional cameraman, lighting expert setting up my stuff. You know, I'm not Dr. Disrespect level. Dr. Disrespect, I think, has a professional stream guy who sits in the same room as him and like manages his stream sources. Some VTubers add a filter to their avatar to give it a screen glow. Wow, it's one plus for the flesh tuber. Like a live engineer, you would need to be like top 500 at least. At least top 500. Jen could do it. Jen's like a real working professional. She got a degree in a specific subject, pursued a career in that subject, and is now doing that subject. She is a successful, normal, functioning person in society. That's not me. Yeah, it's great. It's truly amazing for someone to go to school, learn a thing, and then be in a career doing said thing. How can Dr. Suspect get a sound engineer guy, but Saturday Night Live can't get it for any of their musical guests? It's been a long time since I watched Saturday Night Live. Be it a skit or their musical guest. I don't know, man. Your thesis advisor wants you to go on national radio to tell them they were wrong about some research I'm involved in? I don't think the radio is going to like that. Do I have any tips? If it were me, I would try to frame it not they were wrong, but new research states. New research states this is actually the current findings. You don't want to come off as confrontational, like, you idiots. You don't know anything, you dummies. Who pays you, you dopes? Do you think we're gonna get Mario movie stuff? Nintendogs for the Switch. You know that the Switch is a touchscreen, and almost no games utilize that. The Direct is supposed to start in 4 minutes. I'm gonna turn off the music. I'm sorry. I know people are rocking out to that. Promises they said they had research on a topic, but the research we've done is motivated by the fact that none has been done yet on it. So they said they had research and there was no research, and what's actually getting researched is you guys who's doing the only initial research. Yeah, I mean, the radio and the national news get stuff wrong all the time. I don't. Yeah, I mean, you guys should. I mean, you should go out there and say something. People would much rather hear from the scientists. How'd you use the touchscreen in docked mode? You use the Joy-Cons. Stream Breath of the Wild 2. We don't even know what type of game it's going to be. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild 1, but maybe with some mods, I would consider streaming Breath of the Wild 1. How's my day been? I spent roughly 2 hours, maybe more, doing Japanese homework. My professor's a sadist. It's like waterboarding with homework. Just like, it's all right, though. I told one of my classmates today, like, it must be really hard. I'm just an OG-san that's just taking the class for fun. And she laughed. I'm not wrong. Do homework. The Cannibal guy is not teaching the class. They're trying to get me to drop the class so they don't have to teach it. I mean, she would be pretty sad. I mean, her main subjects are teaching Japanese. She doesn't teach any other side subjects like literature or film or culture. Did she laugh at me out of pity to hide her age at the spent money? One of my classmates told me that she actually missed yesterday because she had an asthma attack induced by mold because the campus hadn't kept the heat up high enough and the pipes froze and it spilled water over the entire dormitory, causing mold to start growing. And now there's mold and now she's getting asthma attacks. The tuition alone is no less than $70,000 a year. And that's not, I mean, with room and board, I mean, it has to be like what, like 100,000? I think. Something. She showed us the video of like water spray. I'm taking a look at, I'm trying to see if I can get the. Okay, so total tuition is $60,000. Total is $80,000 a year. What are you going to do? Freshman dorms were so moldy, like excessive mold. Is there supposed to be sound? Hello? Hello? You guys hear that? What do you mean you hear that? I don't hear anything. No. Oh, hold on. There's Pikmin 4. What? We'll try Twitch. Sorry, everyone. Wow, this is not your premier Nintendo Direct station. Okay, never mind. We're going to have to watch it a different way. No idea what the hell's going on. This is why I need a stream guy. All right, I'm gonna be working on getting this other thing working. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have it up right here. It's Pikmin 4 with Ice Pikmin. Oh my god. This is what I get for having a hipster a hipster monitor setup. Oh, this is so bad. Just try restarting. Am I watching on my phone? It's bad. You get a dog now. That is a large bug anus. So that's coming out the first half of this year. That means it's coming out, what, before June? Play Pikmin 2 on stream? What was the one we did play? I think we played Pikmin 3. Turn it up. All right, hold on. Phone watchers are truly blessed right now. What have you missed so far? This is the first thing that they showed.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Is he the new president?
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4. A dog-like creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us? Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
This new hero is a real gem.
No idea.
Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles.
All right, I could get up. I gotta unplug something and plug it back in. I don't know what the hell's going on with my audio here. Oh, it's probably this thing.
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added.
Roguelike
Select
stuff?
only one character and
I like roguelike
wave out
stuff.
your wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities. Rack up victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
All right, hold on, I fixed the problem. Hold on, I gotta switch over now. I fixed it.
Granddad, wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade
What
Chronicles
a
3 game.
not a
launches on
professional
Nintendo Switch
streamer.
System February 15th.
All right, we got it now.
Shake it, amigo.
Very sorry. We had an issue with the audio. It wasn't playing.
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas.
You're finally getting the dancing games.
Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes.
Didn't it have like special controllers like maracas for the Dreamcast?
Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker?
That is 100% an opportunity to get people to come into your bedroom.
Compete online.
I wonder if you can do love check online.
Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first place.
Volume, I'm gonna pump it as loud as I
Spanning a
can.
multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
How old was I when the Dreamcast launched? 2 years old, because I was born in 1997.
Got a passion for fashion? Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish
There was like a
influencer.
series of these
And
games on
you're in
the
luck.
DS, right?
Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like.
I
if
might
you
buy
dig
this for
their
Jen.
style.
Jen would like this game.
Or suggest new
It looks just
outfits for
like
them
Style
to grow
Savvy.
as an influencer. Now it's time for fashion design. Choose from over 1,000 design options. Then add a personal touch to give your item a final
Watch
flourish.
this have like 1,000 designs and not
You can
any
get the
paid
items other
DLC.
people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand.
That might be fun to make some online friends.
Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Not anime enough? The other one was about that much anime. If it's published by Marvelous, they might put it on
Delve into these
PC.
dark worlds. Dracula's castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells. Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself.
I never figured out
Wield
the progression of all the
vampire killer
DLCs
and
on
other
Dead
iconic
Cells.
weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters and frenetic
Play it on
combat.
stream?
12 original covers.
It's like one of the
51
hardest
songs
Twitch
from the Castlevania
integrations
series
created on the
accompany you during your
platform.
quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th.
Slay the Spire
Pre-orders
DLC?
begin today on Nintendo
Oh,
eShop.
that's the one that they just released recently. Yeah. I thought that was free.
Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions
Weird
and
IP
the
to
alliances
use.
you forge will impact your journey and
Yeah,
the
there's Slay the
entire
Spire
server.
and Dead
Tron
Cells.
Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
Tron is a thing. I mean, they made a Tron movie not that long ago.
Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder
Is this
mystery
getting
Ghost
re-released
Trick
again?
returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you can even help others. Like
I played this.
woman,
I beat it,
and
too.
Change any ill-fated, fates.
It's good. Play us on
Ghost
stream.
Trick,
I beat it
Phantom
before.
Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Two connected worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
I don't remember it being hard, but I remember it being fun. Unlike later Ace Attorney that was easy and not fun. I think it was DS? Could be 3DS. I think it was DS.
デカシムは刑事訓練用の仮想空間現実がコピーされた世界
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Is this an action game? Detective game?
この事件のパズルを解き明かす
まだ30分も経ってないよ。
そもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があったこの事件の犯人はお前だ警察だおとなしくしろ
Oh, is it an RPG
兵器の
too?
はデカバングルにかざして申請よ
ヒゲじじい
Beardy old man?
現行犯逮捕する
That's what Twitch chat looks like.
ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる。
何が起こった
誰かがデータを置き換えたんだ
警察のシステムに潜入しプログ
I
ラム
wonder what it's gonna be balanced around. Like, kids?
これが犯罪
Adults?
この狂った街では手段を選んではいられない私服を肥やす豚どもは一匹残らず排除する
Well, it's nice to see that level 5 is still making video
There was
games.
a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch
Oh,
named Cereza.
they showed this
Seeking
somewhat
the power
recently.
to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon forest ruled by fairies.
American adults and Japanese children.
Forest I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
Save Mummy?
She'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire. You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to
It's hard to look at Switch visuals.
Let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies.
That's kind of
Hold an
bizarre,
enemy in
right?
place while
Learn to
Cheshire
play as
attacks.
Bayonetta, who does not
Or
attack.
stop an aggressive one to focus on
I-
another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles.
Yeah, a little bit like Pikmin. Yeah.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey.
I'm sure she'll get
By
attacks
attaining
later
more
on.
powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor.
Well, it's
Can
like a
Cereza and Cheshire
mega
find their
prequel,
happily
Senior
ever
Bogajo.
after?
Cheshire, let's go!
But at the same time, it probably
Bayonetta
also
Origins,
leads into the next
Cereza
game, so it's
and
like a
the Lost
prequel
Demon
sequel?
Prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March
Something like that.
17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
We're looking? Just new Splatfest or something? DLC? There's a spy balloon over Splatoon City? I was trying to read the characters until I realized that I don't think those are Japanese characters. Is this back in Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2?
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is
Generally okay,
Inkopolis.
Allah.
Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping
The original.
grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones
Yo.
in Splatsville, so shop wherever.
Is that
you
a living
buy.
shrimp teriyaki? Or
Salmon
tempura?
Rush, Table Turf Battle. The show.
Is he okay?
And amiibo
Wasn't he, like,
functionality
deep fried?
all work in the same way here too.
I mean, I would eat him. Gladly.
The Squid
Have I
Sisters
seen
will also
Krusty
perform here
Sean?
during
I don't-
Splatfests.
I don't know.
Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis.
Maybe he would eat me.
The
That would
first
be a
wave of
pretty
this
good
paid
twist.
DLC launches this spring.
Yeah, I mean, seems neat, I guess.
Oh, what's this?
Is this like some sort of Splatoon nightmare scenario? What the hell? Splatoon lore? Are we the side order? What? It seems like a little Nier inspired, a little bit.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future. The Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that's great. People play Splatoon.
Many people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid
I remember the
expansion
original Splatoon girls. Their music was pretty
Please
good.
look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
We still have over half the conference.
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck.
That is a very interesting animation style for them.
Embark on a new adventure.
Yeah, is it
find
Cuphead?
3 magical
Disney?
books and save the mysterious island of Monoth. Run, jump, and swing to explore
Seems a lot more
every
like
nook and
platformer.
cranny of the island.
Doesn't seem like you're going through any bullet hells.
By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna make it
Cross
too
large
hard.
chasms with boost jump, ground pound barriers to open new spaces, and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas.
What's with
Each character's personality
Goofy's
shines
face?
through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra health.
Oh,
Play leapfrog for larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand.
it's nice to see,
Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover
you know,
new
single
pals.
screen co-op games.
While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island. Swing
Human
onto Nintendo
interaction?
Switch July
Might have
28th.
friends to play it with.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
July 28th. I mean,
More emblems are on the way.
that's stretching the first 6
New
months of the year,
emblems
but
are
I guess
coming
if
to
you
future waves of the Fire Emblem
go 6
Engage
months from today,
expansion
that
pass
counts.
DLC. Wave 2 includes
I can't play games
Vector,
like that with
Emblem of
Gem.
Strength, raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
I can't play competitive games because she gets too competitive,
Soren,
and I can't play
Emblem of
cooperative
Acumen,
games because even if we're working together,
cast
she's like, "You're
magic
playing too
spells
good," and then
over
she
a
gets
wide
mad.
area.
What? Is battle?
Camilla, Emblem of Revelation. Modify the terrain to hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes
I know Crom.
Emblem of Bonds.
Wait, are they like
Overwhelm
one
foes with
character?
Sword and magic attacks.
Have it the wrong way around.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
Google Chrome. What are you hoping I'll
To
see?
fight for your cause. Challenge newly added missions to recruit these new emblems. And in Wave 4, a new story called Fell Xenologue will be unlocked.
What the hell is that Fell Xenologue?
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem
Why would they
Engage
make Fire
expansion
Emblem
pass for
Heroes
the Fire
canon?
Emblem Engage game
I guess it gets
launches
people
on
to
the
play
Nintendo
it?
Switch system later today. Take control of your destiny.
I like the guy that has an eye in his head
This
and an
is
eye in his
Reverie,
hand.
a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds.
That
See
sounds
the
pretty
future
convenient.
and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey.
I'm gonna say something a little controversial. I don't really like branching storylines. It tweaks me out
Power.
because I'm always
or
thinking like, did I
chaos
make the right
to
choice?
change the stories
And I don't want to play it again once I
to
played it.
which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this June.
I gotta save it and I gotta go back and check and see what the other
These
thing
games
was.
will have you roll
And then the worst part is when you find out that your choices don't matter. Oh, is that this
Octopath
month?
Traveler
Octopath
2 is
Traveler
just
2?
around the corner. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Is it launching on Switch first or is it
New
launching
stories
everywhere?
await.
I think it's launching
Which
everywhere.
path will you take first? Who will your allies
Play the
be?
demo?
And where will your
If it's gonna be on
journey
Steam,
lead
if
you?
I'm gonna buy it, I'm
Venture
just
through
gonna
a
buy it on
brand new
Steam.
world in Octopath Traveler 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th.
This month
Keep
is
it
too
rolling.
stacked, man.
Run around and collect
There's too many
objects
things
in
this month.
Remaster of We Love Katamari.
I'm sure it'll be $60 on Steam. It'll be the same price.
Classroom, a zoo, and space. New features include playing.
This is just the re-release of We Love Katamari, which is like a best of levels of all the previous Katamari games.
With a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
I'm getting very sus with these game trials
Combine the powers of the
that you gotta
Sun
pay
Moon
for.
to fend off evil in this turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a breathtaking world. Meet characters from all walks of life.
That guy's
and
got 2 eye
devastate
patches?
foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired
You get the whole game for a week?
tunes from
Oh,
the
wow, that's
renowned
insane.
Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game. Sea
That's
of
good music.
Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
There was another
Check
game
it
that just came out with good
free-to-play
pixel art.
Online multiplayer showdown.
Something Horizons or something? It's on the
Teams of 3 and
Xbox.
challenge others to lightning-fast
We Love Katamari
battles,
was the second
air hockey
game?
style.
What was the
Use
one that was like a
each
best
striker's
of all of
skills to
them?
Dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar.
Katamari
Block
forever,
areas to
thank you.
gain the advantage.
Yeah, I know what's going on in this one.
Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth.
Oh, damn.
Collection of the first 3 Etrian
Whoa!
Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch remastered
Wait,
in
what?
HD. Many treasures
Is this
lie
gonna be
deep
on
within
Steam
a
too?
massive labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined.
How do you
and
do the
vicious
map?
monsters
You just
lurk
push
in
a button to
shadows.
flip it?
A
It's not a
blank map
boomer
is your
game, shut
only
up!
guide. By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress.
Are these
even
games
further.
fun? Yeah, they're pretty fun.
Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles.
You never heard of
The
this?
Allied Defending
They were
Protector
mostly on the
or
DS, but I think a couple
ultra-fast
games made it to
Dark
the
Hunter.
3DS.
But be warned, every adventure is fraught with danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again.
They put a feature in there. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some auto mapping.
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of
Oh,
new
God.
difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration.
All right, see, I told you, I knew they'd have an auto map.
Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch.
And I bet you it'll be
June
on
1st.
Steam too.
Each game in the collection will also be available separately.
Don't
on
play it in the
Nintendo
hentai
eShop.
room. I'm gonna play that on the Steam
Pre-orders
Deck, man.
begin today on Nintendo eShop. Get your tactical skills ready.
That's great.
All
I hope it sells well. I have a
strategy
Steam Deck.
fans.
I've had it
The Advance Wars
since
1+2
August?
Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn.
I wonder why they delayed it so much.
Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps. And
The Steam
share them
Deck is
with
great,
friends.
but
Plus, go head-to-head
I
in
don't think
local
waiting
and
is a bad
online
thing
play.
because the technology keeps getting
Advance
better for that
Wars
sort of thing.
1+2 Reboot Camp
War in
comes to Nintendo
Ukraine?
Switch April 21st.
Seriously,
Pre-orders
Ukraine
begin
delayed it?
today on Nintendo eShop.
I mean, I get being sympathetic to it, but it's not the game developer's
A
fault.
new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game.
I don't know if that's insensitive of me.
Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between
Is this a
dimensions.
remake or is this a new game? I mean, Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump.
No,
To
Magalor.
regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points
I-
by defeating enemies.
I seriously don't remember this
With
game
magic
ever existing.
points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
Is this new? So confused.
Improve Magolor's levitation.
Wii U? Oh, that
or
would explain
increase
it.
his attack range.
I didn't really
order
buy
in which
anything
you
on the
restore
Wii
his
U.
powers is up to you.
It was really
There are over
sad.
20 interdimensional stages
I mean, it
to
looks great.
explore. Up to 4 players on the same system can venture through this.
No, I mean, you're right. It's
mysterious
my
realm
bad.
together. Can Magalore restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
Yeah, I know Disaster Report or Disaster Day of Crisis 4 got delayed
After
for like
today's
5
Nintendo
years
Direct,
because of the
a demo
tsunami.
will be available on Nintendo eShop. Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged.
I understand
demo with
delaying
select
something for like
stages and subgames.
3 months or 6 months,
Kirby's
but
Return
like
to Dreamland Deluxe
you didn't
launches on
create the
Nintendo
earthquake.
Switch system February 24th.
you didn't start the
Pre-orders are
war. I mean, if you
available now
did, you
on
should
Nintendo
apologize.
eShop.
We hope you're looking forward to the new story.
Yeah, I mean, Noxella
in
should
Kirby's
apologize.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
They erected the queen by not
Please
giving us
take a
Breath of the
look
Wild
at
2
this.
news. I mean, I get it, but like they didn't kill the queen. Time to stream all 3 Etrian games. And it's time to bury the channel. I wonder what sort of crowd you get on Twitch.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online.
I remember somebody,
On Nintendo Switch, you
it
can play
was
these
some
games
forum somewhere was
anytime,
saying how
anywhere, just like you could back
Super
in the day.
Mario Land 1 on the Game
Let's
Boy
introduce the games that will
like,
be available at launch.
had no excuse for being as ugly as it was.
Tetris. Arrange the falling tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins.
doesn't-
Reclaim the castle that Wario
It does
stole
not
from you.
look.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape.
The funny
Kobold
thing about
Island.
this game is like it got re-release on the Switch.
Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
Guys, I'm a boomer, but I'm not like
Alone in the
that
Dark,
boomer.
The New Nightmare.
What?
Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island. Metroid 2, Return
Oh,
of
that's-
Samus.
all right, this is
Destroy
kind
the
of okay.
Metroids hiding on planet SR-388. Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions.
So surreal, man.
Kirby's Dream Land. Float, inhale,
I
and
mean, this will
spit
be
out
the best
enemies
game
in
of the
Kirby's
collection.
debut title.
Easily. Kirby's Dream Land is actually like
You can
still a
use the Game Boy,
good-looking game.
Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to 2 players can play compatible games together locally or online. More games will be added in the future.
There's Pokemon the trading card game? Not Pokemon Red or Blue? Okay, Game Boy Advance. All right, hold on. All
Game
right,
Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
you
Here are the
bastards.
games that you can play at launch. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo.
I wonder how the
e-reader
emulation's
accessory.
going to be.
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games.
It's a good game, too.
Experience the origins of the lightning
This is
fast
way
micro
better than the
games.
N64 collection.
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a
10 years
portable
away from
system.
old Monster Hunter games on the Switch?
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with
Monster Hunter
equally zany
4
attacks.
Ultimate HD.
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure.
That's
Local
Minish
online
Cap
play
is actually
supported for
amazing.
compatible games, and up to 4 players can play together.
Capcom has to care first?
More
Maybe
games will be added to
Nintendo
this
will
library
care
as well.
because, you know, that, hey, there's Golden Sun.
After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance
That's a
titles
Capcom
with the
game.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
What is that?
Select Game Boy titles.
What game is that?
will be playable on Nintendo Switch. And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy
It's an
Advance titles
EverDrive.
we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the future. Let's see a few more headlines.
I gotta see how the emulation is. I need my boys to analyze it.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Really? Did we know about this? For a very long time, I had a conspiracy theory that a very specific Moby album was ripped off to generate the soundtrack for Metroid Prime. Anyone that wants to hear me ramble on about it at length, I will one day hold a presentation in Discord and show it. Which Moby album? I think it's the Moby album where he's got hair, but I'd have to check. No, there's a specific album. I used to listen to both of the albums like side by side and be like, they took that riff.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor
I need a
required.
collection of all of them,
When hostile
of all of the
creatures
covers.
attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
This is wild.
Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, holy crap,
The
that's
physical
today?
version of the game will be available in stores February 22nd.
Damn.
Put your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai Ward, a city ruthlessly controlled by Amaterasu Corporation. You'll investigate these
That's Moby with
incidents
hair.
alongside master
I think it's that.
detectives
That's
of
the album.
organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful.
Nobody knows
during
what the hell I'm talking about.
investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared with Yuma.
So this
Could you see if somebody like farts
So
nervously?
use them to get closer.
Please
to
wait until the
cracking
direct
a
is over to
case.
start reading
After
about the
collecting
range
enough
topics.
evidence,
It's on
a
topic!
mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on
I like
Nintendo
Spike Chunsoft
Switch
games, but I have
June
not
30th.
enjoyed the Somnum series.
Wings of the
I don't know if
Heart
that's just
take
me, though.
flight Once more.
But anyway, has anyone else enjoyed them? Like, do they get
remastered
better?
collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released
Oh,
on the Nintendo
they were talking
GameCube
about
system,
this!
is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful
Holy
era of
crap.
floating islands above Earth,
I
the
will
end of
play
the
this on stream.
conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war.
It's got like
During
one of the
your travels,
longest
you'll visit
speed
various
runs in
locales
history.
and team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards.
Speedrun
which
it?
are randomly
100
dealt from the
hours?
deck.
Yeah, it's like
In these
110
real-time
hours to like do
battles,
something with
you'll
some
need to
hair.
make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory.
No, I don't think I ever had a chance to play them.
What revelations will come to light in the skies
But
above?
I know it's card
and the
battles.
lands below. Thought and Kaidos 1 and 2 HD Remaster soars
That's
onto
so cool.
Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your new
Wait.
fantasy life.
The Fantasy Life as well? Like not a gacha game?
Live the life you want in a new fantasy life game
Like a real one?
while exploring the one.
Is this the old one HD?
You'll meet a mysterious girl. Then travel between past and present to
This is the
make
best direct ever.
island your own. Become a woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith, paladin, magician, and more. Take on different roles to develop the
Oh, it looks
island.
so good.
How will you
They're gonna make me
rebuild?
actually want to play a Switch.
This life is yours to live. After 1,000 years, the rest
This is what Harvest Moon became of? I think it's a different company entirely.
Fantasy Life I, the girl
By level
who
5.
steals time.
That switches gens. I installed Tomb Raider on my Steam Deck because she wanted to play it, and now she has taken that as well. I thought they were done making Layton games.
Wave 4 is racing in.
Oh my god. All right. How much
Yoshi's
DLC is there for
Island.
Mario Kart?
A brand new course is zooming into Wave 4 of
Layton's-
the
I
Mario
beat a
Kart 8
Layton
Deluxe
game.
Booster Course Pass DLC.
That's not true. I beat the first one.
Birdo, who originally
Beat
hit
one
the
on
track in
stream.
Mario Kart Double
They're
Dash,
hard, man.
is also being added to Wave 4.
The awkward thing is like
Wave 4
eventually
of
they're
the
gonna release like a Mario
Deluxe
Kart
Booster
9.
Course Pass DLC
And
for
then,
the
like,
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races
what
onto
happens
the
to all your
Nintendo
DLC?
Switch system this spring.
You gotta buy it all over again.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Let's see, they're bringing Minecraft Legends to the Switch. You saw Battle Network? I thought they announced. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they announced that. I don't know what their deal is with like that person that says like they're 30 years old and they're an old man. I don't understand that. Hello? Oh, look at that. A lot of games coming out on the Switch gen that you might be interested in. It's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please
You like
take a look.
baseball? Not really. Jen brought me half of a sandwich. I gave her 2 sandwiches and she gave me half of one. Oh, it's Zelda.
Rise, my servants.
Can we mine too?
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Switch 2 announced as well.
Leave no survivors.
I thought you were gonna play as Zelda. Or like Girl Link.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
I said Switch 2. I was just making a gag. I don't think there's a Switch 2. I want Girl Link. Who plays Link anymore?
Please, lend him your power.
Yeah, Girl Link. I guess that's pretty soon. That is 3 months.
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day.
I mean, it's still on the Switch.
We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It's gonna be $106. Just go to the United States and buy it there. There's no way the Canadian currency conversion is that bad, is it? What is, hold on. 106 Canadian dollars to USD. I mean, that's like almost $80 US. Damn. It got down to like almost 70 cents to the dollar. Why? What happened? What happened to the Canadian currency? Who did that? Who's responsible for that? That one guy? Not real money. I just want you all to know that YouTube chat is freaking out and saying it's a horrible direct because there is still no Silk Song news. It's funny because the US dollar is doing better than ever. And people are like, is the US going to default on its debt? Moby presentation go. I'm telling you, I can't play it all right now. But if you line it up, like, you could really hear the influence on the Moby ambient album on Metroid Prime. The Metroid Moby ambient album, and it actually has some songs that sound a lot like Donkey Kong music. And it came out in 1993. So, you know, that almost predates Donkey Kong. Was it Donkey Kong Island? Was it? Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country was released in 1994. Somebody at Nintendo found the Moby ambient album from 1993 and have been using it in every Nintendo game released ever since. And it all happened because Moby released an album cover where he has hair. It's true! If you listen to it, you'll say he's right. Who is Moby? He got in a lot of trouble recently, like 4 or 5 years ago, because he started to like hint, if not insist, that him and like Natalie Portman were like dating. And she was like, ew, gross. I never dated you. And he had to be like, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. We never dated. So that was a problem. But he did make some music at one point that was semi-influential in like club music. That scene. He's not an early 90s musician. The album was early 90s. Moby hit his stride in like, I would say 1999 or 2002 were his most popular albums. The 1999 Play album made a pretty significant impact on the scene. And to be honest, he continued making songs. In fact, he just released an album 2 years ago. In many ways, he's made more albums since his 1999 album than he did before then. I'm updating Dark and Darker now. It's going to take a minute. I don't know why I didn't update earlier, but it's updating now. We're gonna play Dark and Darker. Like, all right, hold on. I'm gonna, at the risk of getting in trouble on Twitch, Moby ambient album. I'm just gonna like try and play like 10 seconds of it. And just tell me if this sounds like Donkey Kong or Metroid Prime. Right there. Does that sound like Metroid Prime? That's Moby in 1993. He made that. Before any of that. You got to listen to the whole thing. You don't know what you're talking about. Anyone in chat saying no, you have no idea what you're talking about. Listen to it. Sounds a lot like Donkey Kong. There's parts that sound like Donkey Kong. The majority of it sounds like Metroid Prime.